Hubert Scott-Paine took over Supermarine, winning the Schneider Trophy for seaplanes 3 times before selling the company and buying the Hythe boatyard. His intention of using aeroplane technology to transform it into one of the most modern mass-production boat-building yards in the world was only reinforced by the fire of 1931, which destroyed all the existing boats. The foreshore and Mudland was first leased to William Richards by the Lord of the Manor of Dibdin in 1765. By the time of the Napoleonic Wars, he had a boatyard with a dry dock and saw pit capable of building Royal Navy ships of 18 guns. During the 19th century, the British Yacht Club claimed the area and constructed the enclosing moles, which later also proved useful to the boatyard. The unique set of pictures from the George Biddlecombe estate show how the breakwater was dredged and new jetties and quaysides added. The site was obviously prone to flooding, and care was taken to provide concrete footings for all the buildings, including the workshops. At the new boatyard, Hubert Scott-Paine adopted his own apprenticeship scheme. Beforehand, there were no prospects for workers other than labouring or following in father's footsteps, but under his scheme employees served a 3-month trial period, and if you proved capable, you were given a 7-year apprenticeship. All you needed to qualify were 2 good references. As well as providing his employees with excellent facilities, if there was any new machinery which Hubert Scott-Paine thought could increase production, he would send an employee with a blank cheque to assess it and, if necessary, buy it. The boat shop was like most departments at the yard, spotless, with boats at all different stages and sectioned off by white lines. The layout gave employees the feeling of working together as a team, all doing their bit. Boats were constructed from mainly African mahogany, spruce and Canadian rock elm, spruce for durable ribs that the hull was screwed onto, and elm when bending was required. A high level of production was maintained at the boatyard by purpose-built jigs. As well as the anti-aircraft machine gun emplacement, there was a voluntary Home Guard commando unit formed jointly with Imperial Airways next door. In the photos, the damage caused by enemy bombing is obvious, and the role of the Home Guard unit in the case of invasion was to sabotage the boatyard. Production was occasionally interrupted by air raids when employees took to the shelters in the railway yard. However, at least once a week there would be a lunchtime entertainment in the canteen called Workers' Playtime, and popular music like Run, Rabbit and Hang Out the Washing was sometimes played over the public address system. Stars from Ensa would appear, such as Jesse Matthews, Ben and B.B. Daniels, although sometimes the audience could be rowdy. The Social Welfare Committee had 2,500 members, with 800 apprentices and 1,000 women. They formed their own dance band, the Questionnaires, with an orchestra as well as a concert party. Since the closure after the war, ex-employees have enjoyed a number of extremely successful reunions, although the boatyard is now reclaimed with housing where it once stood.